Okay, first step is to unlock your top here. Lift it completely up. I like to pull the front off. That just lifts off. Put that aside. See, I haven't done this in about a year. I usually do it yearly. Last year was the first year I did it. So it's fairly simple, straightforward. First thing to do is I like to run it for about 5 minutes. Get it warmed up and get the oil ready. Okay. So I'm going to switch this to manual. Okay. It ran for about 5 minutes. That should be good. Switch is off. And I like to turn the breakers off. However, just because that's off doesn't mean there's current. There's current through there, so please be careful. I'm going to unhook this side. This is where you access the battery. Okay, and that just comes off. You have full battery access. We'll check the load at the very end. Okay, now, first thing I like to do is to drain the oil. And that's what this hose is for. See, there's a clip there. That just drains right down into here. I like to have, since mine is sitting on dirt, I like to have some type of pad or cushion underneath. There's the cap to this. Keep that in a safe spot. So you almost have to hold this. You can see that oil is very clean. I've got my motor oil in there also. Okay, so this takes a little while. There's almost 2 quarts. Okay. Yes. I'm recording. Okay. Taking the sleeve off. I can just get set over there. These wires out of the way. I like to have a catch-all underneath here because there will be some drippage. So I can't do that by hand. So I will use a oil filter wrench. Makes it nice. Okay. Just like an auto, there is oil in here, so be careful when it comes off. Let that drip out. Here's a replacement. And at this point, You need to oil this seal, this rubber rubber gasket. If you don't, it could harden right onto that metal, and then you'll have to be calling a technician to get work on this done to get that off. I've done it on auto filters and it's not fun. Okay, so let that drip a little bit more. In the meantime, I'll clean some of this residue off here. Okay, keep this area nice and clean. Okay, now it is recommended that you do put oil in your filter about halfway. Okay. Wipe that one more time. And put this back on. Screws on. Nice and straight, or else it will get stripped. Okay. And again, this should just be hand tightened. I'll set this over here so I don't step in it. Okay. That's good. This rubber sleeve goes back on. I believe that's in case it overheats. Okay, I'm just trying to keep this area clean. I should vacuum it out, but I'll save that for another time. Okay, now we're ready to add oil. And this is your filler right here. Stop recording. Okay, so this does take about 1 3/4 quarts. That's why you need 2. All right. Put that aside. And get these both ready. I like to check it several times just to make sure you're not overfilling. And this is a weird angle also, so you got to go slow. Just can't dump it all in there at once. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can see that, but okay. Nice and slow. Okay, there's 1 quart. So I like to check it just to make sure. Okay, you can see that. Here's the full. We're still at the very bottom. So I'm going to keep adding. I just made a mess. Okay. Getting close to half, 1.5 here. Take it a little bit slow. Okay. All right, let's check it now. And we're about right about there. Oil is changed. Now, battery load test. Take my wrench. Now, when I talk to the tech, there is, some of you electricians know, there is still current flowing through this. So, you never want to check your load tester with the current because you will not have an accurate reading. Okay, so and last year we had a red light come on. Getting these covers back on, not on the battery, but on the, so you can see, cold cranking amps. It's in the green zone. It was over 13 volts, exactly what we needed. So this battery is still taking charge and under load. So we're good there. Now, okay, that's it. Let me see, might be a little leak here. I think that was just from the original drip that I did. Okay. I will come back here in a day or two and check it out, but I don't see any leaks. Filter is on. Spark plugs are good. Now I put it to auto. Ready to run. You got green lights. Okay. And that completes our annual maintenance for a 14 kilowatt Generac generator. Thanks for watching. As always, all things Kevin. Plenty more videos to come. There we go. And then